What's up with you, Capricorn? Welcome back to the Noble Magus Tarot. I'm the Noble Magus, and we're going to get right on into this reading for you guys. It's January 30th. And I just want to, welcome you back and hope everything is well with you. All is well and well is all. And just want to thank you guys again, for fucking with me, for fucking with the channel. And all y'all support and your love and your comments, your participation with the channel overall, man, for real. Y'all just like, whoa. I be like, when I look around at the different things that take place behind the scenes, the way the channel work and everything, it's awesome to see, So as I always do, I gotta gotta commend you guys for the participation and your overall generosity with your giving and the donations and hitting me up for the readings and the information that you ask about in the description. I mean the emails and everything. It's awesome, man. Real shit. Y'all some bad motherfuckers. Real shit. I got some really good subscribers, on the channel and shit. A lot of y'all are mature. A lot of y'all going through shit, growing, learning and shit, stretching your fucking spirit out. Making better choices and shit, killing cycles and shit. Y'all some bad motherfuckers. I love it. I love y'all. So I just gotta let you know, Cappy, for real. I appreciate the fuck out of you. I'm a Cappy too in one of my placements. I got Capricorn, so I know what it is. I know what it is. So just gotta let y'all know that shit every time we get together. I never take you for granted. So we're gonna welcome our visitors and hope that they become subscribers and become part of the Magus family and do what we do over here on this end, on this block over here. So we welcome all our visitors right now. We thank you guys for stopping by. However you was led to, check out the channel by the thumbnail or the title or whatever, you just felt the need to stop, we welcome you, Cop a squat and check out what's going on, check the description box, hopefully the content on this channel, it resonates with you and you get something out of it, some clarity, some definition, some preciseness about maybe one of your situations, past, present, or to come, So that's what we about over here. We just want to bring a little clarity and, doing it in a genuine fashion, in a transparent fashion, So I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to be no fucking dictator. I ain't got heaven or hell to put you in. So, I can't control your, what you do, your choices and shit like that. So, like all that shit is on you. And I'm just only here to provide maybe a helping word, something to just get you through, real shit. I'm here to do that. I ain't here to, stagulate your program or, fuck with you in a negative fashion, Not at all. Real shit. So, Capricorn, visitors, be mindful too of the description box and the information in it, and take advantage of the natal chart, both Western and Vedic, both of them. Check them out, look them over, print them out, look into yourself in a deeper perspective, and learn your placements, learn how you work, learn why you do the shit you do at the same time, start to recognize, certain cycles and tests and shit that come your way by the universe and shit, the universe trying to grow you up, you know what I'm saying? So when you don't learn them lessons, motherfucker gotta let loose with the tower on your ass to get you to wake up and smell the coffee and shit, so don't take it fucked up, take it as a good thing, to push you into the right direction. So it's all about growth. It's all about growth. And usually when you grow, it's gonna be some pain. When you grow, it's gonna be some fucking stretching out. When you grow, it's gonna be some embarking upon some unknown shit that you might even be fucking fearful of, But the key thing is to focus. The key thing is to look within and overcome anything that you may fear. You know, that's some shit that shouldn't exist in us, but you know, in this 3D world, we done learned a lot of shit from birth to now, and a lot of that shit you gotta empty out and kind of redeposit yourself. You know, that's a point in time in your life you're gonna go through that shit. So, nevertheless, though, don't fret that shit. Do that shit. You know. I was looking on one of my daughter's social networks, one of her pages, and she had some shit on there that said, "Do it scared," and I laughed and shit because that's some cool shit, you know. So I was laughing about that shit. I thought it was pretty funny, you know. Whatever it is that you fucking scared of, do that shit scared, real shit. Do it any motherfucking way, you know. If it's pertaining to accomplishing something, you know, something that's gonna you know, make you better, you know, something that you you know, just that you fearful of and you know, want to overcome. You know, she plays the trumpet and shit, so I think it's more or less with her, you know, doing it in front of the rest of the band and, you know, shit like that. So I think that's why I was on there for her. But, you know, as it could relate to you, do that shit scared, whatever. Because once you do it scared, you know, the fear will subside and you'll gain more confidence and you'll gain more dominance in the shit that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here for nothing but growth, man. Real shit. I done overcame a whole lot of shit in my life, and I just like to see motherfuckers win, straight up. That's who I am. I just like to see you win. I don't give a fuck what it is. As long as you winning, you alright with me, Cappy. Real shit. Alright? So, that's enough shuffling. We gonna go on and get into it and see what the etheric realm is pushing out based on what you done put in. Alright? So let's get it. See what's up. So we got the Lovers coming out in reverse. That's my twin flame card. But let's see what the rest of them say. Let's see, this one would have been first. Well, no, it fell out over here, so it fell out right next to that. So let's keep it real and keep it rocking and do it the way it need to be done. Got the Moon, and we're gonna clarify the Lovers, Seven of Swords, and let's see what else. The Lover, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. All right. Got the Empress, clarifying the Lovers. Damn, that's heavy duty. And we clarifying the Seven of Swords. Almost failed. So we got the Hermit, clarifying the Four of Pentacles. We got the Star, and then we got the Moon. Not the Star, but clarifying the Moon. We got the Three of Pentacles. Three of them. Damn. Well, Pentacles. What the hell are them doing? Three of Cups. In the bottom of the deck, we got the World card. All right. So Capricorn. All right. We got the Lovers in reverse. Lovers upright. You know, this could be. Don't necessarily have to be. You know, a romantic situation. You know, it could be you choosing yourself. You know, in a heavy matter. But based on other cards on the deck, I kind of lean more towards, you know, this actually being a romantic interest. And for me as a reader, you know, this is beyond some soulmate shit here. This card here for me, this is beyond soulmate. This is a serious connection, and it looks like it's been fucking broken. It's like, you know, somebody wasn't acting right, you know. Somebody was not acting right. Somebody fucked up pretty bad here, you know. Real shit. Somebody didn't do some shit that they should have did. I don't know if, and everybody, let's get this straight too. Everybody not twin flames, you know. Everybody you meet may not be a soulmate, you know. And if they are, you know, you got to remember, you know, soulmates, you have a whole lot of them in a lifetime. You know, they teach you lessons. You know, you learn shit with a soulmate. You go through things with a soulmate. You know, you together, you guys teach one another. You know, and you know, with the things that you go through. So I don't like to put a lot of stock in the twin flame journey, because that shit is real deep. That shit is real heavy, and people like to dress that shit up like it's all sweet and clean. You know, you're sweet and clean and shit. And truth be told, that's some brutal shit sometimes. That shit can be hella brutal, man. You know, so I'm not here to make light of it. I'm not here to shoot it down. I'm here to put it in its proper fucking perspective. And you have to, for that, you know, you have to line yourself up and know what it really is for you, you know, as far as those dynamics take place, you know, the twin flame dynamic, and how all that shit work internally and spiritually, you know, because that's a spiritual connection, and it got to do with you, that person, and the universe, you know. So we got, you know, clarifying the lovers, we got the Empress. So it's like, you know, the Empress, she big badass, you know, she motherfucking make diamonds out of dirt. She can create like any fucking thing from nothing, you know. She's that talented and skilled and gifted by the universe, you know. She sits on the throne. Typically she's pregnant, you know, and you know, as far as your situation go, you don't necessarily have to be physically pregnant. You can be pregnant with motherfucking spiritual ideas, spiritual you know, giftings, you know. You could be pregnant with you know, things concerning business, things concerning new ways to move financially, you know what I'm saying? As this relates to a man, you know, because a man can be an empress too. Well, you know, emperor, empress, you know, just interchange it the way it need to be as far as your gender in the 3D go. But, you know, as far as the tarot, there is no gender. So if this card come out and you a man, you know, shit, it could just simply be saying that you pregnant with ideas and business ventures and shit, you know, ready to spring forth. So with her clarifying the lovers though, it's like she's stepping away from this shit, you know. Somebody didn't, with this shit being in the reverse, somebody didn't know, maybe they didn't know what they had. Maybe the person they was tied to, you know, maybe the person this Empress was tied to didn't know how to treat this Empress. And maybe they done lost this fucking Empress, or this Empress just said fucking and she stabbed him the fuck out, you know. She ain't got nothing to do with this shit no more. She done closed the door, you know. That's what it really looks like here. And I know sometimes these stories seem to be repetitive, but that's what the fucking energy is. And if that's what you're dealing with, you know, and you ain't progressed, you ain't like moved forward, or the universe ain't shifted that space in that time, you know, because maybe certain things ain't been addressed, you know, or just simply maybe it ain't time, you know. Maybe certain things got to still play out. And you know, it is what it is. We don't control the fluency of time. We don't control that shit. We live, you know, in the ebb and flow of things, you know. So you can't make some shit be before it's time, you know. You can't do that. It just ain't gonna work. You can try to push ahead. You can try to force the fucking universe to line up with your will, but I guarantee you probably get your ass whooped, you know. You'll probably come up with you know, some shit that you ain't really expect, you know. You'll probably come up with, you know, something that's not favorable, you know, for you. So you want to do shit in time. You want to do shit in a positive way. And when I say that, I mean, you know, line up with the universe. So, but yeah, this Empress looked like, you know, she done came up out this shit with the lovers reverse. She done dropped up out of the race. She's still the motherfucking Empress, but she ain't with that shit no more. So now, you know, we get over here and we got the Seven of Swords. So it's like, okay, somebody was doing some sneaky shit, you know. Some motherfucker had some diabolical activity going on, you know, sneaking and conniving and shucking and jiving and all that old type shit, tiptoeing around, you know, stealing, you know, being deceptive, you know, got caught up in some shit. And I believe that's why the Empress probably like, fuck that, you know. It looks like she may have went within, you know, examining the situation, examining how she fits into it, examining how he or she, you know, played in it, you know. Or this could be the person that caused the drama, looking at theyself, you know, from an interior, you know, from an inward perspective, looking at the shit that they did, you know, and probably not liking what they see. But you know, the Hermit card, you know, this is Virgo, and you know, they're probably looking, you know, deep within themselves to just introspect themselves, you know, from doing the shit that they did. So I would gather that a motherfucker is coming to the grips with knowing that they wrong, knowing that they've been on some fuck shit, and maybe they're trying to hold back from doing bullshit, you know. Maybe they're trying to refrain and keep shit close to themselves, you know, tighten their shit up, so to speak, and you know, do what's right. And this could be you drawing up from them, you know, being tight against them, not giving, not involving yourself in the push and pull, and you just holding shit to yourself, you know, Capricorn. That's what it could be. I see this shit a lot of the same scenarios come up in a lot of the different sun sign readings. And you know, I would my best understanding of that is we all human and we go through some of the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So Capricorn, this is your time. You know, this is what you're dealing with. You know, this could line up with you know, other readings and shit like that, because it's all general and it's collective. You know, so it involves the body of Capricorns. You know, it involves the body of the particular sun sign. You know, on the whole, as a whole. So, like I said, we all go through some of the same and similar shit. So from the way I'm seeing it, either this person, you know, they got caught up doing some sneaky shit, and now they trying to get their shit together, you know, because the Empress over here, they shining the light on the Empress. So it's like, you know, this individual is, you know, they probably seeing you for who you are, and either you ain't fucking with them because you know, you got the Four of Pentacles here. It's either you not fucking with them no more, and this is Capricorn, you know, this is Capricorn's card. So you may not be fucking with them no more. And, you know, now from that, they trying to heal themselves. You know, they trying to get their shit together, because we got two cards that's almost similar. You know, the Star card is a card of hope, optimism, you know, being between two worlds, you know, two dimensions and shit, because you know, that you that bossed up, you know, you done healed yourself and, you know, took time to, you know, go within, you know, in a heavy capacity, you know, to where you can change yourself. And if you can change yourself, you can change your, you know, your outside world, your world that's connected right to you. You know, y'all hear me say all the time, we gods down here too with the little G. So that being said, you know, gods and goddesses and shit with the little G, you are responsible for creating your own motherfucking reality. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I say gods and goddesses. You're responsible for creating your own reality. You know, what people call God, what people call, you know, Allah, and, you know, the different names of God, you know, that people use. You know, I don't use that word, but, and that's fine. You know, we all understand that concept in different ways. So I don't shit on what nobody else say or how they do it or what they think. I understand where they're coming from. But saying all that, you know, we all have a different perspective. But the one thing remains is we are all, you know, creators of our own destiny. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you lining up with the universe, you can pretty much manifest and create whatever you desire that's healthy and wholesome for your life. You know, you can create and conjure and manifest shit that ain't no good for you too, but that shit gonna be to your detriment. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say, be careful what you wish for. Well, be careful what you manifest too, because some shit will destroy your ass. You know, so you want to be wise in your manifestations. You know, but you know, back to the reading. You know, the Four of Pentacles being clarified by the Star. You know, it's like it's all about you with these two cards. You're not willing to give too much. You know, You willing to just hold on to your shit because you healing and you in a good place. You know, you feeling good. You know, this is like the energy here. This shit feel real good. This is like a motherfucker that's really happy. Even though they by themselves, even though they alone, they doing the work that it take, you know, to create their own reality. You know what I'm saying? You know, so when you look at the card closely, you know, the female here is pouring water from the pond here. You know, she's pouring it back in as it runs from this vase here. It's running back in. So it's like a reciprocal thing taking place. So this is a spiritual dynamic. And that's what's creating these stars. That's what's making the stars bright, you know, because of the internal dispensation of, you know, the movement, you know, spiritual movement taking place within the individual. That's what's creating this shit here, you know. So I say that to say this. When you do the work within yourself, all you're going to end up doing is shining bright, you know. You're going to shine brighter and brighter and brighter. So this is a really good card. It feels real good right here, too. Straight up. There's some good positive energy right here. So, but I would suspect, though, that you drew back, Captain. You didn't drew back from this person because you saw the fuckery that they was on. And, you know, we got the moon over here with the secrets and shit. So a lot of shit got exposed. And that probably sent you backwards. You know, you probably said to yourself, well, shit, I ain't finna be fucking with this motherfucker because they got too much going on. They lying, they stealing, they cheating, they double and triple dealing and shit, you know, and you ain't with it, you know, straight up. This motherfucker probably fed the wolf too much. The wolf got out of control, you know. Ain't no telling what these secrets are, you know. They wasn't loyal, you know. Maybe you was the loyal one out the two. And this wolf might have got fucking, you know, batshit crazy in the bedroom, fucking with motherfuckers. I don't know what it is. You know what it is, though, Cappy. You already know. This is your situation. So you know what it is. Maybe some shit sprung up from the deep. You know, some deep shit that came out because we got the lobster up here that then creeped up from the bottom of the motherfucking river. You know, from the bottom of the lake and shit. Well, not lake, but, you know, the water. And shit being exposed, you know, shit being found out about. Shit that you probably didn't know that this motherfucker had going on, you know, and it probably got something to do with celebrating with other people. You know what I'm saying? Probably got something to do with celebrating with other people and, you know, third party bullshit, you know, straight up. So the end of it all, you know, to sum up to it is that this is a whole new motherfucking cycle, you know. And if you in this position, Cappy, I would say that you done graduated, my man. Real shit, sis. I would say that you done graduated. This motherfucker ain't in the reverse. It's upright. So whatever work you did on yourself, you know, the universe is congratulating you and shit. You know, the universe is smiling upon you. You know, you probably had to go deal with a lot of dumb shit, you know, the mind fuckery and the motherfucker trying to get over on you and one up you and shit. But I think you probably walked off away from that shit. You know, a motherfucker can't argue with you if you turn your back and walk away, you know. You don't take their calls, you quit interacting with them and fucking with them. Who they gonna argue with, you know? So I believe that's what done took place, and you are in a great fucking space, Capricorn. That's just where you at. It's about you. It's about your soul. It's about your stability, you know. 4 is a number of stability and structure and foundation. And, you know, the stars about healing and shit. You know, we got the world card, you know, that's where it's at. It's like you starting over. You got a whole new cycle ahead of you. I don't know if you directly at the end of it and, you know, right in the beginning of a new one, you know, keep your eyes open, watch how shit play out. Watch for any last minute tests, you know, that the universe may throw your way to make sure you worthy of what's, you know, coming for you and shit, you know, because you don't want to trick your shit off. You know, you get all the way damn near to the finish line, and then this last little test come, and you fail that motherfucker, you know? You don't want to do that. You want to keep your shit right, you know, so you can go on and get the rewards, you know, that your ancestors then laid up for you, you know, through them assisting you in your walk and, you know, the universe, you know. So just make sure you stay right and finish this shit all the way out, you know. Because it's clear and evident that you the motherfucking empress. Real shit. You are the empress, male or female. You the motherfucking empress. So you have a great responsibility, you know, with this card here. It ain't just about you sitting on your ass wearing a starry crown with a golden orb scepter, you know, in your lush garden and shit. You know, it's bigger than that, you know. If you was part of a twin flame union that went sour because a motherfucker reneged on the spiritual contract that was written before y'all motherfuckers got here, you still in the game, you got an assignment. You have a hefty fucking assignment. So you have to be careful with your finances. You know, you have to make sure you're doing what you should be doing. You know, and we all here to uplift fallen humanity and shit. We all here to help bring that vibration up, you know, in the earth among people, amongst us. So if you ain't doing that, you know, then you ain't really here. You ain't really handling the triple bottom line, you know, of your spiritual contract. And that's what the twin flame union is all about. It ain't about just being with my boo. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about just getting my baby back. It's bigger than that. That's why I don't really get into that shit like that, because that's what most people be on, and that's really what most people want to hear. This shit is about maturity. You know, this shit is about growth. This shit is about you know, developing yourself into your best self, you know, and being a light and shit, you know. So, you know, but everybody ain't into that shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of motherfuckers selfish. A lot of motherfuckers just want what they want. And, you know, a lot of motherfuckers is materialistic and shit. You know, I like nice shit too. But I know how to go about getting my material shit, you know. All my material shit comes from the spiritual realm. So I'm better off cutting out the middleman and handling my spiritual dynamics, you know, in the right way, so I can achieve and procure my tangible material shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm getting it, I'm not getting overboard within myself to where I'm some pompous ass greedy motherfucker that only want, you know, money and clothes and, you know, shit like that. Yeah, I got, man, if you man, I ain't even gonna get into all that, but long story short, keep your spiritual self grounded, rooted, and whatever you seek in the natural, you can have. You know what I'm saying? The universe got more than enough of whatever the fuck you desire for you. So keep your spiritual self together. And if it ain't together, get it together. You know? And everything else will fall right in place. Straight up. You know? Develop that power to understand your ability to manifest. And you can have any motherfucking thing that the earth can produce. Real shit. Real shit. So, Capricorn, we are at the end of this, and I just want to remind you of the things that I already done said. You know, stay on your throne, and if you done walked away from this thing here, this union here, is you done with it, be done with it. You know, that's on you. I'm not here to tell you to take nobody back. I don't get into that shit, you know. Girl, I'll leave that motherfucker if I was you, you know. Nah, you got to make that call for yourself, you know. I ain't finna tell you that shit, you know. If it don't line up with where you trying to go spiritually, then do what you got to do. Make those adjustments within your own life, you know. Whatever makes you feel right, whatever you're gonna get your biggest bang out of spiritually, that's conducive for your forward movement in life. That's what you need to fuck with, straight up. Fuck whoever got to say something about it. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it's your name on the bottom line. All right, so Capricorn, that's what I got. Peace, love, and light to you guys. Be looking for the next sun sign reading. I may do them next week. I'm gonna test the atmosphere and see. I'm gonna test the etheric realm and see. I don't know, you know, because sometimes you hate pulling out the same energy over and over and shit, you know, because shit ain't shifted yet, you know. So, but I know it's some heavy ass energy out there right now. I know that shit. So we gonna see what it do. I'll let you know. You'll see, you know, the new videos post next week if they, you know, if I feel that it's cool, you know, I'll go ahead and do it. But all right. So Cappy, that's what I got. Y'all stay up. Take care of yourself. Take care of your people. And until next time.